Guard passing teaches some principles I like to think about in general with jiu-jitsu, which is if this guy's attached to me in good posture, his movements are going to be efficient and he's going to have a lot of options. As soon as his attachment is through a broken posture, he's going to move inefficiently and he's going to move predictably. So he's got to fix that posture. So if he's in closed guard and he's in good posture, I'm in trouble because he could do a bunch of stuff. As soon as he opens this guard, for whatever reason I opened it or he just got bored and frustrated, he opens his guard for me, I'm like, no. As soon as I get back and I come into combat base, now our attachment is through a posture that's not efficient for him. And it makes his actions predictable. He's going to do one of three things. Right? His closed guard doesn't really work anymore. He can't close it around that shin. So, he's either going to pendulum to one side or the other, which is going to give him a new angle to attack from, or he's going to scoot his butt back. Scooting the butt back might be to insert his butterfly hooks or his open guard between us, or it might be, as he swings his shoulders up, to stand up and escape or to stand up into me and attack. But those are the roads he's going to take. And I know that. So it makes it much easier to deal with his game. Knowing that, I can set traps in those three directions, backwards, side to side, and I can shut down those directions. So the first thing we're going to talk about is just doing everything we can to put some drag on his movement. Now here, that guard opens up, I'm going to shift back a little bit, make space, bring that combat base up, and when I do, I'm putting that foot like a doorstop under his butt, which moves him a little bit. My hands are actually here controlling the hips a little bit. I've got my elbows inside. From here, he's going to be a little sluggish in his movements, whether it's pendulum to the side or sitting up. But I can make it even worse for him by swinging my hands and coming into the double underhook position. And here, I don't want it to be driving. I want to be feeling like I can slick his hips up to me. So that if you try and sit up here, I can pull him in. If you try and pendulum from one side to the other, he's just giving me a pass. Right? Between those things, that steering of my arms, that foot under his hips, that shin in his leg, this is a good place to start thinking about passing because all of his movement is going to be hampered and it's going to be predictable. So the first thing I want you guys to do is just grab a buddy and have him open his guard for you, have stretch your spine back, put that combat base in, pummel those underhooks into place, and then hang out here for a second. Have him try and go move. And we're going to find some passes will just happen as he starts to move. Let's play with that. I'm up here in my combat base. I've got my double underhooks. One of the things I was talking about, I'm probably going to end up passing to the side of this combat base, this upright knee, simply because having that knee up makes this other side low. So it's going to be easier to slide them down that slope and get under that shoulder. But if he knows I'm going this way and he doesn't want me to, he might go the other way. And then that knee's on top of his leg. And this is going to open up a knee over pass, also called a smash pass. I'm going to talk a little bit about the way they did it back in my day when I was a white belt and why that's stupid. So, when I was a white belt, they thought, if it hurts, you must be doing it right. I apologize in advance. So there'd be a lot of putting your shin on somebody's leg and grinding it around. And it's unpleasant, but here's the thing. My weight is balanced on you. Can you grab my lapels, both ends? Grab this sleeve. Roll that way as hard as you can. Boom. Because I'm balanced on his hip. If my weight is balanced on him, he can control the steering a little bit. So when I'm here, I'm starting to pass, and he tries to switch his hips to stop that pass, I don't want to drop my weight on his thigh. Instead, I'm going to slide that ankle from his butt to his thigh, and I'm going to drop my knee next to his kidney. I want the weight to go through there. So that if you try and roll over, my weight isn't locked on you in the same way. Now some details with this. If my butt stays back, my center of gravity is not going to be over my knee. So I'm going to rock my hips forward. But if I'm just facing this way, this leg can still swivel and create problems for me. So I'm going to grab this leg, sucking it in, and I'm going to turn and face here. My knee is going to pivot, so my knee's pointing in, and my foot's going to swivel out to catch the back of his knee. So I'm here. So there's some leverage going through that thigh bone to control it. I'm pulling this back so that it doesn't come in front of me. And I can pressure the groin this way to give a nice little yoga stretch. If people are tense, it's unpleasant and painful. I don't do stuff because it's painful. This is locking the leg out of the way, and it's making him resist me with a smaller muscle group than his hamstring, which is what he was fighting with before. Now it's the groin. I don't want to get pushed away, so I'm going to grab here. With gi, I can grab collar, I can pretty much grab any place. No gi, I'm just going to cross face, or even grab the shoulder. I'm just going to pull myself in here. From here, where are you going to go?
Nowhere.
No, it's awful, right?
Yes.
I will step this leg out and then pass. So that's my knee over pass. One more time. I'm here. I feel that leg go down. I drop that knee there. I'm swiveling the foot out. There. There. That's a pass you can hang out in the middle of a little bit. It's pretty secure, and I'm a big fan of it. Try that out. As I start threatening this, if he shrinks his butt out to this side, I don't have that anymore. Right? I could go back to that pass, but also, now my knee is floating by this kidney. So I can pass on this side. Again, there's a wrong way that, all the white belts did when I was a white belt, and I wanted you guys to skip over that hiccup in your learning, and that is sliding like you're sliding for home base. Don't do that for several reasons. Just like with the knee over smash pass, if I'm laying on his thigh, he can just grab me and roll. That's no good. But also, if I slide like I'm sliding for home base, I want you to just pat my shoulder blades as I go past. That's just embarrassing, right? So, I can fix that by grabbing an underhook or grabbing cloth, but what I really need to fix is my posture. So I'm here, I'm threatening that knee over smash pass. He switches his hip. I'm going to drop the knee over to the slide pass, and I'm going to pivot the exact same way I did for the smash pass. So there's this leverage of my foot catching the back of his knee, my knee cranking into his kidney, and I'm using his thigh bone as a lever to control his hips at this point. I step out to here. Street fight, you don't want to get hit in the groin, so just be aware of that. But this is a really nice, easy pass. From here I can come out, I can start attacking this stuff, attacking here. Lots of options. But all I have to do is drop that knee. It's really easy. So anytime I'm here and his butt shifts out to this side, I can just drop that in and step that outrigger of a leg around. And I'm basically passed. Again, I have a little stretch there if I want it, but I don't need it as much with this pass. I can swim out and I can control that far shoulder or start going for lapel chokes.